So today's food adventure, we are at the local, a Columbiana, Alabama watering hole. Do we call it a water?
No. It's a seafood restaurant.
Yeah, we're at a seafood restaurant. We'll give you the story later. We got a big crawfish boil going on today. We're going to learn about some crawfish, how to do that, so we can take it home and figure out how to do it at home.
The local is owned by some friends of ours who bought the restaurant 5 or 6 years ago, maybe even a little longer. This is their 5th year. First annual was done in 2022. This is the 5th anniversary of the Crawfish Bowl at the local, and we can't wait to get started.
Let's go. There we go. Are we expecting any trouble here today, officer?
No, not really. Hope not.
Hope not, too.
Too pretty.
Everybody get a belly full of crawfish, it'll be fine.
Right.
Yeah?
Y'all don't listen to him. He's scared to go to jail.
When she gets back here, they're gonna be some trouble.
Wouldn't be a crawfish boil if it wasn't a little bit of trouble, right?
Right.
Crawfish, shrimp, sides. Let's go back with the shot. Fine.
You notice I've been here before. There's only crawfish. There's no potatoes, and they just know I want the crawfish.
Well, if that's... Thank you, Russ. Hey.
Potatoes and the shrimps. Number 2. I'm videoing this because I know I'm going to lose track of how many I've eaten. This is number 2. Are they spicy?
Not as bad, but I love cocktail sauce. The cocktail sauce on top of the spice is a little too spicy for me, but most people just dig it.
Yeah.
And I'm into the potatoes in the corn. I love that too. So,
And another. Here's how you eat a potato.
I get off the potatoes. So all the starches come to me. And it depends on how spicy they are. The corn usually is pretty spicy too. But I love the potatoes.
In the cocktail sauce. Gross. And another one. I don't know how many this is. The lovely Miss. Then. Thank you. Good to be fine. Happens every time we come. She needs some more tea now.
Like, you couldn't have done anything else.
It's all right. It's already wet.
Thank you.
How great.
Now that shows up. I mean, when I get up to walk up here, people think I have wet my pants.
All right, after all of that, here's another one. And another one. Now, if you've never been the beneficiary of some pineapple in your crawfish, how good is the pineapple with the crawfish?
It's so good. And look, like you can see.
So sweet and savory at the same time.
And warm.
Yeah.
And salty. And sweet.
And another one?
That's number 8.
Is that 8? I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, honey, I'm afraid about it.
Another one.
We're with the owner of the local. This is Chase Gannon. And he owns the local. He also owns another restaurant here in Columbiana called Ten Top. But Chase, can you give us just a very brief history of the local?
Yeah, it was just like kind of on a whim thing. Me and my dad were talking about we had a barbecue restaurant and we were trying to film something different, and we were like, something that's never been to Columbiana before. And so we just went for it. Like, just didn't really think it through or anything.
What year was that?
I think we opened up in September of 2020.
And I know we're celebrating the 50th
Yes.
annual Crawfish Bowl. And I'm representing the church first year that I still got through. And this is a big event.
Yeah, help us out there the whole year. It's enough. once you get a sling stretch.
And people come for us. The whole
Yeah.
celebrating.
All over it.
So what is your ambition with the crawfish you read? What do you folks today as far as furthering the culture? I want to be known for this event.
Like, yes, like just being it's just fun. It's just different. It's fun. Small town. Like having the whole community come and just have fun.
We have the
Something to
best
do in
time
town.
over here. And we always have surprises. Every time we come, there's something fun, something different. Today, brought us a sign out. Crazy.
Yeah. They watched the TikTok video on it. So we tried it to see what's on it.
Well, thanks, Chase. I want to say thanks to Chase, his mom, Donna, and his lovely wife, Christine.
And the lovely one, Christine. The whole family. It's a family affair.
Today.
Yeah, they give us what
We appreciate it.
So this is what happens when the waitresses get tired of walk-ins. They bring me two at a time. And not that it's a contest, but I hear there's a guy behind me that's giving me a run for my money, so I'm not even slowing up.
That's been gone. We're family. There's going to be more of it out of it.
I talked her into getting oysters, so I didn't feel bad sitting here pounding crawfish while she watches me.
No, I'm good. Thank you. I love you, but the won't the same.
Since she's getting oysters, I might as well get another crawfish. Got a double. I've lost count. What do you think?
I think that's 15.
15? Probably very close. All right, so I'm going to slow down just a second here. Sharon is going to sit here and listen to this. She's heard this story 100 times at least. So we're going to go through how to eat a crawfish. Now, if you look and see how he's kind of curled up there, that's a good one. That means he was alive when he went into the water. So occasionally you'll find them that are like this when you pull them out. Don't eat that. That could be a bad one. If you want to be picky, I don't care. I eat them anyway. Sharon had a big thing full of shrimp, and people will go, well, crawfish are too hard to eat. Crawfish are way easier to peel than shrimp. Let me show you. So I'm going to take my thumb, pull that out. I'm going to push in and twist and pull. See how you have a little tag here, okay? Now I'm going to show you the beginner way to do it. See how you have those little claws there? Pinch those off and take that first little thing of armor off the top. Do that? Okay. Now, grab that little tag in, and you're going to push this like you're squeezing toothpaste. So I'm going to push this and pull that out. Got a little hanger on. I like that part. Now, I don't have to tell you what that is. I typically don't care that it's there, but of course you can remove it, and there you have a nice little crawfish. All right. Now, you'd be here. You can see that is pretty easy if you know what you're doing, but you'll be here all day eating like that. Then you've got the head. So the reason people suck the head is because a lot of the flavor from the crawfish boil is in here. If you just suck on that, you really squeeze it, like crush it. And now, juice, the fat, all the unctuousness comes out. That's what you want. Now, when you decide you want to pick up the pace, same thing, there's a little bigger one. And that's the speed version. The best part, all the flavor. So I'm going to show you. All that right up in there. I know it seems gross. Brains, lungs, fat, all that soaks into that crawfish, and that crawfish water lives in all that. And that's what makes it so good when you can get that. See how far that is in there? That's the way you do it. And like I said, I can sit here and go. Now, Sharon asked me a while ago, she goes, "You're not sucking the head." When I'm doing all you can eat crawfish, I just toss it. I do that every now and then, because doing that part in an all-you-can-eat is like eating the crust when you're in an all-you-can-eat pizza place. I don't eat the crust; I just eat the good part. But there you go, all-you-can-eat crawfish today. Oh, these are really good. I don't remember how many this is.
16.
16, I think. I'm not sure. Normally, I eat them in 3-pound. I don't know how many this is. I'll find out. That's 16. And just because I don't want to make Sharon sit here and watch me eat more, I guess we'll call it a day. We're behind the scenes here. Shoo, here we go. All right, we got the crawfish master here. What's your name again?
John. Hi.
John Mark Smith. It's a pleasure
Nice
to meet
meet you, Mark.
Tell me about your process here today.
Well, we start out with live crawfish and we clean them. We have a separate barrel back there that we've washed them and try to get a lot of the dirt off.
Right.
We clean them real good, and then we'll have a blend of spices that we put in this pot.
Okay.
A certain amount of water is there's a ratio of water to seasoning that we use. And then we bring it to a boil, take the clean crawfish, drain them so we don't change the amount of water to season.
Right.
So everything's measured.
Still same ratio.
Correct.
Gotcha.
And then we'll drop them in here and bring them to a boil. When we see them boil, when you're doing a lot like this, what we do is we shut it off because they continue to cook.
Right. Okay. What kind of time frame are you looking? Basically.
I usually give myself 2 hours from the time I start soaking them
Okay.
to the time I start
I got you.
on this.
Okay.
And then usually when they sink, they'll sink down in the water.
Right.
And they have it's time to eat
love it.
them.
Now I detect a little bit of Cajun.
Oh, yeah.
In there. Where are you from?
Originally from South Louisiana.
South Louisiana.
Here,
Calumet, maybe?
Chalmette.
Yeah.
Chalmette.
I got it.
I'm a Chalmette.
That's awesome.
And actually, I'm Arabian. I was from Arabic. I don't know if you know what that is.
No, no.
It's right next to Chalmette.
Okay, I'm sure I've been through there.
I'm not.
Without giving out any secrets, I know you ain't dumping just regular old stuff in there.
No, I do. Just over the years, I've kind of figured out that it's the subsequent, like second and third boils that you do in a pot, you have to change it because if you just do a dump boil, it would be too salty. The salt seems to stay, and the other seasonings don't stay in as much. So I add more of the non-salt type of seasonings, like whole herbs, stuff like that.
Just enough spice, so it's not super hot. So
Right.
that, a lot of times it builds on you. You can't keep eating them.
Right.
But that's just a different blend that I've ever tasted before.
Good.
So
Glad you
good.
liked it.
So where are you guys cooking next?
I do a big charity for children with cancer that I helped to start 20 years ago.
Okay. That's right. I have heard of it. Okay. And when is that?
It's called Hope for Autumn. And it's
Hope for Autumn.
The last Saturday in April every year.
Okay.
And help a lot of families.
And that's out at Ross Bridge.
That is.
Okay, well, we want to put that on here, and if you guys are interested, head out to Ross Bridge the last Saturday of April.
Last Saturday, 3 to 9.
Okay.
And it's, I'm not sure what the tickets cost, but it's, everything's online.
Okay.
Hope for Autumn.
Hope for Autumn. We'll put a link down below so you guys can follow that if you're interested in going.
It's just a great event.
Yes.
It's usually there's a lot to do. There's bands.
I've heard about it. I've never been able to go.
It's amazing. You
That's
need
awesome.
to come.
I'll try.
And started in a garage.
Yeah.
So it's just helping one family. Now
That's
we help many. Help children. We're doing a lot of good
That's
things.
awesome. Well, John, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
You did a great job today.
Thank you.
Well, all right, that's it from the local oyster house and our crawfish fest today. What do you think?
It's always so good. Good food, good friends, a great community, and just thank you for this food.
Thank you, Lord, for this food. It's been a great day.
Tired of being in wet pants that are sticky.
If you like what you saw today, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, all that good stuff. And we're out. Sharon's ready to get home. And we'll catch y'all next time on the Foodsmiths.